Hey, what's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted. You here now, so you got to hype me up podcast. Hey, listen. Again, we got some special guests checking in. It's all about Drum Squad tonight. Drumma boy, what's going on? One more time. Give me some love. Boom. Hey, my love.
Hello.
Do you want me to come over there and give you a hug? What you want?
No, I mean we can do the hug. Yeah, I want some love.
You do?
Yeah.
You want me to come love on you?
No, we can do the air hug.
Okay.
Yeah,
There we go.
thank you.
I appreciate you being here. I could already tell you and I gonna be a whole vibe. Introduce yourself.
Hey man, if you don't know, man, this Tipp from the six, man, coming straight off the bench, man. We in here.
Man, I appreciate you being here. I heard nothing but good things about you. All good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm ready to learn everything. You from Atlanta originally?
I am. I'm from East Atlanta is where I actually kind of grew up. So like Moreland Avenue, Custer Ave, Mountain Park Apartments. So
Yeah.
that was like my early adolescence. So I always say East Atlanta.
Let's talk about that because I'm always jealous of people who grew up here because I'm so in love with Atlanta and the culture.
Oh yeah.
I've been coming here. I'm an OG, y'all. I'm about to tell my age. I've been coming here since the 90s.
Okay.
I came here for Freaknik. I was a teenager. I was young.
Yeah.
But we was wilding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we was like that.
But I told myself back then, I was like, man, I'm going to live there one day. Because I just fell in love with the city and the culture and the brick homes and all that stuff. We ain't have none of that back home. What was it like growing up out here for you?
For me, it was a lot. Cause if I have to describe like my upbringing, it was just me, my mom, and my brothers. So her being on her own, we were just like bouncing around from side to side, trying to find that stability. So when I couldn't get what I needed, I kind of got it from my environment as to like who to become and what I need to do to be able to have a solid foundation for myself.
So let me ask you this, growing up in like a single parent household with your siblings, would you say that made you a stronger person who you are today?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah.
For sure.
And, the thing about that is, one thing about, I was a single mom. I didn't grow up in a single parent household, but I was a single mom. I think that really constructs a bond between you and your mother as well. You guys really close?
Absolutely. I'm my mom's like rock.
Yeah.
I'm like the crazy person in the family. I'm so because I'm so protective. My mom is so kind-hearted and soft-hearted and soft-spoken, and I'm like, no, we ain't going for that. So yeah, I kind of became her rib.
You balance that relationship.
Absolutely. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's important because any relationship, whether it's parent, child, significant other, you got to have a balance there.
No, for sure.
And that's what you provide for your mom, Dukes, man. She's out here in Atlanta.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's so dope.
She's at work right now. She's gonna smile when she hear this.
I think it's important. We got to stay close. Relation. I lost my mom last year, and it's one of the hardest things I've ever experienced. I still get anxiety from it, but at the same time, we got to learn to push through. You know what I'm saying? Remembering all the good times we had.
No, for sure. You're strong for being able to do that. I can't even fathom losing my mom. That's a hard one.
I lost my sister too. You know what I'm saying? My only sibling. So I've been through a lot, but at the same time, it's just made me so strong too. You know what I'm saying?
See that too.
Most definitely. Why music?
It was the safest route.
Yeah.
Versus what we was already doing. And then it wasn't even planned. We started out just trying to be creative in patchwork, just blowing money at patchwork. And then it started turning into something. Shout out my boy Dirt. Dirt came with a beat, and the beat was like, we was like, yeah, we got to do this one. So it actually just started on some impromptu stuff that we didn't even plan.
Right.
And it rolled into something like way bigger,
You cannot deny what God has in store for you.
I like that.
He has a big plan, and we can't deny that.
No, for sure.
And with that being said, you cross paths with this guy right here. Shout out to Drumma boy. What's good, bro?
Hey, yeah boy. What's happening?
This is my fam. You know what I'm saying? Me and Drumma boy go way back in the time. You know what I'm saying? We've been rocking for years. I appreciate you. How did you guys connect, and what was it about Tipp that made you decide, this is somebody I got to work with?
Man, we connected, man. Shout out my dog, Charlie Hustle. Charlie, man, come from a time period, where I was like hustling for real.
Yeah.
I probably had, man, less than 1,000 to my name. You know what I mean? And we was just all on the same dream, all on the same mission, all on the same game plan. That was my first DJ Drumma project, you know what I'm saying? And like just a lot of us, you know, we came up out the same house when I was in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm on the phone like shit. Only thing I need is a crib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the big homie, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna say no names, but the big homie put us in the crib. The crib was illegal. She was hot. You know what I'm saying? And man, I probably was in that joint like 6 months. I remember bro hitting me with like 8,500. You know what I'm saying? And all the business that I had to take care of, mixes, masters, this and that. When I got that last piece of money from bro, that's when I moved into my crib in Stone Mountain.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And it just, from there, it was like, Gucci, man, it's a photo shoot. I'ma do me, Shawty, Rocco. It was just like so much that spurred from that moment, you know what I'm saying? And Charlie, I probably hadn't heard from Charlie for like 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And out the blue, he calls me like, hey, man, I got something for you, boy. You know what I'm saying? I got something for you, boy. You know? And he called me, man, talking about her and her music. You know what I'm saying? And I immediately, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the king of taking shit out the mud. I love new artists. I love working with shit from the bottom because it's fun. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's the challenge for me.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who own is cool. Okay, da-da-da. It ain't nothing to go in there and make a hit with them.
Nah, for real. Absolutely, because they've been doing this.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm needed on the from the bottom.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And man, I heard the music, you know what I'm saying? It was the story. It's her voice.
Yeah.
Her voice is so distinctive. You know what I mean? And man, at the end of the day, you got to be able to put your money where your mouth at. You know what I'm saying? And handle your business. 90% of this shit is business.
No, absolutely.
So yeah, if you can just handle this 10% part, how can you not handle the other 90%?
Facts.
Or you ain't gonna get nowhere.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Dolph told you, Coach K told you, a lot of people, man, you trying to fuck with this business, man. You need to have some kind of hustle, some kind of business, some kind of support system.
It's an expensive
what I'm
business, period.
And that's how Dolph did what he did. He had money to back his dream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Got it. He had money to back his dream. Jeezy, Moneybag Yo. Anybody who I know, Gorillas Old, Boys in the Hood, everybody who I done worked with who was successful put money down on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it matched that incredible story that you have to tell.
That's right.
Nobody's going to hear it if we can't market it and promote it and put it in front of the right people.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, you got to be willing to listen. Like, she got all of the qualities that you want in an artist, willing to listen. Come on, we got to do the dirty work. We got to do the interviews. We got to hit these clubs. We got to do da-da-da-da. And we doing the groundwork. You know what I'm saying?
That's a big part of it because, you know, when I first started working with Bigger, like forever ago, I asked him, I said, what is it about an artist that makes you want to work with them? And his response to me was, when they listen. He's like, what can you tell somebody who already knows everything? Nothing. I want to work with someone who's going to listen to what I say. I've been doing this. So that's major key right there.
Absolutely.
You know, we're going to take it back over to you. What have you gotten out of, you know, working with Drumma Boy? What has it done for you, you know, personally, mentally, musically?
Man, I don't know if we even have enough time for that. Because he's giving us so much. And when I say us, my entire team.
Yeah.
Like, you just see me right here, but I stand here representing my whole mob, you know what I'm saying? So he's been delivering guidance, structure, formation, motivation. Like, some days when I'm like, man, do we got to?
Yeah.
Like, listen,
yes.
you want or not. Like, he know, like, man, I used to get frustrated about, like, how much money I done put into this. He was like, listen, man, this is what it takes. You doing the right thing. So he keeps, like, pouring into me every day when I don't have it to lift myself up. You know what I mean? And he gives me that push and that motivation, that drive. You know, hey, man, we doing something for real.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So I can't even list the things that he's been, you know what I'm saying? But it's just so much, and I'm just grateful to be here with him.
Absolutely, because when somebody else believes in you and actually pours themselves into you, you can't let them down.
No, exactly.
You can't. You know what I'm saying? You're like, shoot, even when I don't want to, I got to get up and go do it 3 times harder because I don't want to.
Definitely, yep. And because he's believing in us.
Absolutely.
You know? And, like you said, I don't want to let him down. I want to show him, you know, whatever he's saying is true.
Absolutely.
You know? Beyond that.
There you go.
I told him, I texted him, said, hey, look, I got this. He said, love, all right, show me. You know what I mean? I got you.
Let's take it back to when you first started releasing music. If we went back and checked out some of your first songs and we fast forward to now, What are we gonna hear different?
Don't check out none of my first.
Is it out there?
I'm gonna try to get rid of it if it is. But
You want people to hear the elevation though.
no, for real, the growth. But I want you to hear the growth from like where we started recently.
From Drumma Boy on
No,
up.
for real. Yeah, but cause I dabbled with it back in my I'm about to tell y'all my age. In my early 20s, whatever. Like I don't even want to tell y'all how long ago that was, but. And then
You young.
young looking, maybe, you know. I do the moisturizer and all that. You see me doing.
I know that's right, boy. I be caking it on. I'm trying to
Right.
keep my youth.
Yeah, throw it out there. I'm trying to hold on to what I got. But yeah, I started back, you know, whenever, and it wasn't really right then. So I think life gives you content. It gives you
Absolutely.
yeah, so I prefer what I'm doing now than when I initially started, because it was just me trying to keep up with what was going on at that time. I think it was like snap music and a lot of other type of dancing music or whatever. So, but now, man, I've been through so much, and people always look at me and be like, girl, your life is like a movie. They can't believe, like, me being a female, going through what I've gone through and being able to accomplish the things that I have. You know what I mean? So it's like, so many people want to hear about it. And it's
Absolutely.
like, and then I go to Houston, they like, ain't no females doing that. What? You know what I'm saying? So we definitely got to put the story out there now.
Period. And I
Yeah.
like what you said a minute ago. You said life gives you content.
Absolutely.
And
Real
that's
life.
the biggest facts ever. That's where you get all your content from, is your life or people around you.
It's better when you go through it. You can be more thorough. You can be descriptive. People who've been through the same thing, they gonna feel it.
They gonna
You're gonna
feel
be able
it.
to touch on things that other people can't touch on.
They're going to feel it in their soul.
Yep.
Talk to us about being a female in this business, because we don't know ladies in the room right now, right?
Yo, listen. I do my thing, you know. I get money. They like to put me with the dudes, but I ain't messing with them. I'm with my females, man. You know what I'm saying? The females right now, it's a major thing going on with them, man. They major. Like, I support them. I stand behind them. I enjoy watching the growth, and all the females come in and take, you know what I'm saying? Just take it. So, it's hard to be a female in a male-dominated
Absolutely.
industry, you know?
Agree.
Because they want to take advantage of you financially, some physically or whatever, but it's a lot of us that's smart enough to be like, bro, you know what I'm saying? We not going for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's good to have people around myself. Like, I got a whole team, you know,
Yeah.
we got Drum, you know, I got my manager, Jess, I got Charlie Hustle, you know, I got co-managers, and my whole team. So I'm lucky to have that.
Keeps you focused.
Absolutely. Keeps me kind of protected, too.
It does keep you protected. You got to have good, strong people around you. That's why I keep, my guys
am.
here, because a lot of times I'm here by myself at night. I got to, feel like I'm safe. I got to have people around me.
Exactly.
Because us as women, we a target.
Yeah.
We like a walking target for
No,
real.
For sure. I don't care how strong your exterior may be. You know what I'm saying? You a female.
We still a woman
Absolutely.
at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Straight like that. What are you working on right now?
Ooh, I got so much. So much. I got a vault of things. Drum probably gonna tell me not to do it, but I'm finna release some new stuff. We gotta keep feeding them, man.
Yeah, you got to feed the people.
Yeah, because I just recently released the one with me and Drum. It's coming home, featuring my boy Q Monte on the hook. So, and that's
Which
golden.
was really, really, really
I
nice.
appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of the ones I wasn't so sure about. But
It be like that, though.
that same thing Drum said. He like, I'm glad you don't like it, because those be the ones that go to the top. You know?
Yeah.
That is facts. I had an artist send me a song today, and he's like, "What do you think about it?" And I took the time, and it was a banger. And he's like, "Man, I don't like that song." I said, "But it's always like that.
Yeah.
The ones the artists don't like, everybody else thinks that's a banger. They like that record."
Yeah, I think it was just more so my voice. I don't like my voice.
So let me ask you this: when you are in your creative mode, right? How does your music come together? Do you write? Do you just get in the studio and go? Like, talk to us about your creative process.
So I prefer to write. I don't know why. Me just starting out again, I gotta be in the studio. Like, I know I've been like cursed out so many times about the budget I've spent on major studios. I just feel like that gives me a vibe. Like, we was in Patchwork from November to February, maybe,
Yeah.
or something like that. You know, shout out Miss Toya and Mike and everybody. Patchwork is like my home.
Yeah.
Getting inside of there is like, it brings it out of me.
Absolutely, you catch
It
that
takes
vibe.
the vibe.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's hard
Understood.
to write outside of it.
Right.
Yeah, so I go in and I'll write inside the studio, and I'll do a lot of punching in,
That's your creative space,
for sure.
most definitely. Drum, what's it like working with her?
Man, just fun, easy. You know what I mean? She try everything. You know what I'm saying? She like, man, just pull up a beat, what you got, you know what I mean? And she picky with the beats. Like, I like artists that's picky with the beats because you know what you want.
Yeah.
Some people who just, I mean, it's a few artists that can just rap on anything and make it sound good, you know what I'm saying? But she just, you know what I mean? She like flexible, you know what I think that's helped our like creativity, just finding exactly what we're looking for, especially at a new time where you're trying to identify what's your sound.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So as a producer, you got to be open with artists and be willing to, you know, try different things, push them on different BPMs or different keys, or, you know what I mean, just bringing in songwriters, you know what I mean, just anything to create the vibe and keep the vibe inspired.
Absolutely. I really think that a producer plays a major role with the artist being creative.
No, for sure.
Because they're going to bring you outside your comfort zone. Mm-hmm. They're going to bring you beats that you probably would have never have given a second listen.
Tell me about it.
And that's where your biggest records are going to come from.
Yeah. And then you got to keep your artists from getting bored too. Like,
right.
You know, especially when you talking about somebody who used to doing something else and then they dibbing and dabbling in music. It's like, man, after a few hours, they might get like, man, I'm finna go back to, you know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
Go back to the block, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta come up with different things to keep, you know what I'm saying, the attention. You know what I'm saying? And saying, okay, man, let's go to another.
Right.
Yeah, let's go to another. Not being so stuck on just this one beat. As a producer, you can be stuck on a beat that's like one of your favorite beats, but it ain't a favorite for her.
Right.
So you gotta, you know, cater to the artist. At the end of the day, it's a work for hire. So
I love that he's not like that. I love that.
Absolutely.
That's why I love Drum.
Right.
He don't ever like force anything on you. You know what I'm saying? He let you just do your thing.
He's so easygoing.
Yeah.
he's about his business.
No, for
and
sure.
professional, man.
And professional. That's one of the biggest things is that professionalism, because that will get you a long way in this business as well. Because there's some just weirdos out here. I'm sure you've experienced some of them. Have you thought about, you know, tapping into other genres at all?
No, I can't sing. I can't do country. I'm
Don't say that. You can do anything you want.
You're right. I'm going to take that back.
There you go.
I haven't thought about it as of yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really stepped over to a different side besides like my melodic side.
See, there you go. That's a start right there. Yeah. Because I'm quite sure. I see that in you. You could be versatile.
No, for sure.
Just like my guy over here, he funny. He gonna be tapping into some comedy roles. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, you know, think about, you know, because now that opens you up to a whole new market.
Yeah, that's what I like about the Instagram reels too. You know what I'm saying? Just showing your lifestyle, showing your acting skills, showing your humor.
And they paying a little bit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Instagram actually compensating us for putting reels up.
Oh, yeah.
Checks.
What do you got coming up, you know, we'll say in the next, you know, 3 to 6 months? I know you got a lot of music out. Do you got any shows on the way? Anything that we can be in tune for?
Yeah, so this coming Friday, we got the single release over at Ember Lounge.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on the 29th. We're going crazy, so y'all tap in with us. I got more singles that's on the way. Plenty of singles on the way. And I got an EP that I don't want to say too much, though.
They got to just stay in tune.
Yeah, for sure. Got to stay tuned.
What would you say has been the biggest thing that you learned from working with Drumma Boy?
Patience and investments. Understanding that it's not just, we're not in a trap, man. The music game is not the trap. It's the trap in a different way.
It is.
But you're not going to put in this money and get like an instant return. You know what I mean? So you have to have perseverance. You have to have consistency. You know what I mean? And you got to believe in yourself. Don't always just look for a return. Invest in yourself. And it took me a minute to understand what he was saying when he told me that. But I'm starting to get it.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a major piece of advice that a lot of these young artists that are coming up could take, because it does not have instant gratification.
Nope.
What you invest in today could be 2-3 years before you see the rewards of that. Sometimes even longer. Yeah. You got to have them patience, most definitely. But it's good that you got somebody who's actually showing you the business the right way.
Right.
That's a blessing. Yeah. Definitely. Well, I appreciate you coming through.
Thank you.
I can't wait to work with you guys more. Likewise. Me and Drum been rocking for a long time. You know what I'm saying? We go way back. So I'm excited about building that relationship with you guys as well.
For sure.
And if there's any opportunities that I have that I can present for any of you, you gotta be in my magazine. We gotta do all that.
Oh, that's love. That's
we putting all that together. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Before we get up out of here and we give out your social media, is there anything that you want to let the people know that are supporting the movement?
I just want to say thank you. I done told them once before, I've never had this capacity of support on anything. And it's interesting. Like, I don't even know a lot of people that's like, hey, man, don't go over there fighting them folk. Tip, you doing big stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they know I be spazzing. So I just want to say I'm grateful. Thank you.
That is beautiful. Yeah. Absolutely, man. I need both you guys, you know, tell everybody where they can keep up with the movement.
Already.
All right, so you can find me on Instagram at Tipp365, and that's TIPP365. I do have a Twitter. I'm not that active. I'm going to change that very soon. So it's TIPP3650. Snapchat, same. I'm not Snapchat. I'm sorry, I'm not on Snapchat, but TikTok. I'm still figuring that part out too.
Me
so
too.
That's hard.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm so bad at the TikTok thing. I got to get better.
I'm trying to tell you, but it's the same as my Twitter, TIPP3650. So
real quickly, how did your name come about?
My name Tiffany.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My dad started, like, people be trying to figure out, like, Tip, you know, T.I., Big T.I.
Yeah.
And then Tip, you know, my name is Tiffany. So that's where Tip came from.
I got
Tip.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
like, this is my name.
Well, you know, I ain't trying to say that, but.
It is, though.
Mine makes sense.
Nah, for real.
Not saying his doesn't, but.
I got you.
I think all the Tiffany's, we all, you know, have a Tip. Or, you know, end up being Tiff.
I got
my
you.
family say Tiff, and my dad in the street say Tip. You know, I had to add an extra P, you know, to kind of separated. So many,
yeah, most definitely.
But then they started doing that too, so you know I can't win.
You winning already.
I appreciate that.
You did. Hey, you with the right one. Drumma Boy, where can we follow you at?
Already, man, at Drumma Boy Fresh, man, DRUMMABOY Fresh, everything, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, the website, drummaboy.com, and go get the Drumma Boy official app in app stores and Google Play.
Period. We up out of here, y'all.
Hey. Yeah, boy.